So Team Fudge Barr win that first point and win the serve back. So straight off, Fudge Barr to a 1-0 lead. Yeah, great play there for Megan Fudge, just pushing through, realising that
they had
the
pop-up was going to come. She saw how the paddle was faced.
Susannah Barr put a slider serve in there on Riley Bohnert's backhand, which we've seen as a weakness this afternoon and this evening.
Good hand speed there from Lee.
Good Lee winning that battle there.
It's going to be quite interesting looking at that matchup between Lee and Megan.
Yeah, I would have thought Megan should have reset it in the kitchen rather than going for sort of a lob here.
Yeah, I do agree with that. But look at the angle on that smash.
Another one of those high bar smashes we're finding from Susannah.
Oh, honestly. 0-2-2. Susannah Barr's lobs have been lovely this afternoon.
Side out. 2-0-1. Second serve.
Oh, just a little bit unlucky on that ding. She was a little bit further far from the kitchen there, so was reaching a little bit for that ding.
Yeah, just trying to go too central there on that final dink from Megan Fudge there, and Lee all sitting there ready to punish.
0-2-1.
Yeah, great angle there. Amazing hand speed on that speed up exchange there from Megan Fudge and Lee Whitwell. Just shows you the quality and experience winning out in those battles. Great there from Susannah with that 1-2 punch.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ron Ponder being his usual entertaining self on the refereeing duty here for the final.
One.
I'm hoping you can hear on the feed that we have here that there's a very strong level of communication between the teams on there.
Point.
Yeah, I'm looking at the moment on here and it looks like it's a very compact, quite close to the chest, ready position from Riley Bohnert there. That can sometimes impact your ability to really punch and finish that ball.
Side out.
Yeah, Megan unfortunately unable to repeat her partner's success with the lob there.
0-3-1. Point.
Yeah, Lee Whitwell successfully initiating that speed up. Often when you're looking at adding pace at the non-volley zone line,
1-3-1.
you're actually going to be doing that with a kind of a speed up, and especially to come back at least one more time.
Second serve.
But did you see that lovely slide across that she did?
Yeah.
Barely looked like she even moved her feet to bring in that
1-3-2.
lovely left-handed forehand that she's got.
Lovely
Side
speed up
out.
cross court there from
Little
Susannah.
tag there, little tag.
Just seeing the opportunity with Riley's hands not being reset to ready quite early enough.
3-1-1.
Oh,
Yeah,
Second
just sitting a
serve.
little high there, and Riley's punished that.
and Susannah Barr was there forward in the court. Yeah, so when it was a little bit high, and then it was just leaving
3-1-2.
the opportunity there.
Well put on the right foot there, so
Yes.
obviously you're
Point.
coming in with two hands trying to defend on backhand, and putting it on your right foot makes it hard because that should be on your left foot, was maybe more
4-1-2.
natural on your
Yes,
backhand.
100%. So it's not a coordinated shot that you normally hit.
Yeah, you
Point.
see Megan trying to get across to that
Did you see her
middle ball.
lift? Did you see her lift her paddle up, wanting to go for that forehand, and then she realised, no, it's a little bit too far. I'll let Susannah go for that one.
Yeah.
She's always,
5-1-2.
always wanting to go for that shot.
And again, we've seen that slide serve that using successfully on both wings. Yeah,
was so
good miss
fair.
there from Lee.
Side out.
That was very nice. The misdirection. You thought it was going cross court, and then you just flick it there to Susannah Barr's
1-5-1.
forehand. Sorry, that was not a backhand. It was a forehand.
Easy mistake to
Point.
make, Jules. We have a lefty on the court.
Yeah. And also, I'm looking at it from the other side
3-5-1.
perspective, and she's on the other side.
I was commentating with Susannah when we had two lefts on the same team, Jameson Hargier and Jamie Basford, and how that is something you really don't see very often.
Oh, look at that
Point.
placement, though, Rob. Look at that placement.
Yeah,
Going round the back of Megan
they're
there.
almost playing that just slightly later to
3-5-1.
enable their ability to get that cross court rather than down the line.
Oh,
unlucky net called there.
unlucky. Did you see
Second
the
serve.
smash though that Riley had? She just like gave a little bit of a flick on it, on that, and it caused Susannah to have a little bit of a reaction. But she had the hands and she got that back, and then the end
3-5-2.
with the little net call help won the point there.
Lee just trying to take control of that point there and
Side
just able
out.
to readjust for that final put away.
I think instead of going across on the
5-3-1.
forehand side, she should have gone on the backhand smash, or maybe even blocked it back into the kitchen.
Yeah, again, great
Oh, it
angle
was
there.
nice. It was lovely
Point.
to see the effectiveness of Susannah Barr's forehand smash, because she's normally known for her effective backhand, but it was lovely to see her forehand having a little showcase
And interesting
there.
that we don't ever see the drop volley smash in this game.
No.
6-3-1.
It's
Yes,
just it's very
Pros will get there.
interesting.
There's no point doing that shot. It's common in the Rex level.
Yeah.
I'm much prefer seeing an angle when you're trying to put those smashes away, trying to surprise someone by going short. It rarely works.
Oh,
A
Lee's in
little
love with it, missing
scream
that
out there. A little scream out there from Lee. She's very annoyed with that. For her, that should have just
10-3-1.
been a routine shot. Out. Just narrowly out there
Second
from
serve.
Susannah. Lee was very effective there to get a roll on her forehand there to
7-3-2.
Susannah's feet. Very narrowly missed.
Point.
That was a lovely pickleball point using that kitchen around. It's something I don't think, it's used enough here in Britain, that using the kitchen to open up those opportunities. Just because the
8-3-2.
opportunity's there doesn't mean that you should go slamming through it.
Yeah,
Another
great miss with the
beautiful
lob.
Susannah Barr lob. In the last semi-match, she hit 3 successful ones, and we've just seen
A couple
it
in this one as well
evident.
already.
And we could argue that
9-3-2.
Riley and Lee are higher quality, and she's still able to hit an effective lob. Oh, unlucky there off the net.
Thanks,
Side out.
Mr. Netcord.
Thank you, Mr. Netcourt. And as you were saying, the net's changed. The net has changed
3-9-1.
today.
That's one of the first drops we've seen from this fixed net.
Yes, it's true.
Oh, and that one flies off the net cord, which we just traditionally see on these more fixed permanent nets.
Point.
Obviously, with the nets we've been using generally from
4-9-1.
collected from Franklin during the rest of the event, they tend to just drop because they don't have that same tension on the top strap.
Oh, look at that hand
Look at those
battle.
hands.
Second serve.
And as someone who studied sports science at university, women do have a naturally lower reaction time. So if we just
4-9-2.
appreciate the reaction time of these ladies right here.
Side out.
Okay, so we're now at 9-4-1, and obviously, certainly Team Fudgeborough have got the match, the first
Timeout
game on their
receiving.
paddle. And good use of the timeout there from
good
the
use of
receiving
the
team.
timeout. I agree with you. To be honest, it's really interesting to see how much they're utilising the moving across of Megan Fudge into that middle side. I mean, she's got such an effective forehand, and they're really using it. And Susannah is enabling her to do that. And I just think she'll continue to do that in Team Fudge Bar.
So I'm sure the tournament directors are going to be looking for this to possibly end in 2. We have a
Yes.
very hard stop from the sounds of this, so the clock is definitely ticking.
Yes.
There's Chad Edwards there, the
15
husband of
seconds.
Simone Jardim.
Yes, of course. Yes, the husband of Simone Jardim right there.
Just giving a little few words of advice to probably Riley Bohnert, one of his APP Next Gen players.
0 timeouts left. 1 timeout remaining.
English
Time
Pro
in,
League Liverpool just
9-4-1.
passed us, looking like someone on beer run by the looks of it. Oh, that
Second
is a
serve.
horrible miss on that serve.
Oh,
But
see,
often that happens out of the timeout.
out of a
14.
timeout.
The momentum's broken. It's worked for them.
Point.
Oh, Lee taking that
Oh.
across a big wire there.
We've got a game point here. Rob, it's on the paddle of Susannah Barr serve.
Do you reckon we're going to see another slider out to Lee Whitwell's forehand?
10-4-2.
Let's have a look. There it is.
Point.
Very,
10.
very well said, Rare Rob. And then a
Fudge.
very good example of it.
I think Susannah pretty much put that
2
on the
minutes.
line.
I think it just skimmed the line. But again, it's good to see good line calling here.
Do what? 10.
So referee Ron Bonner just announced there is 26 minutes left before they start locking the doors. So Jules and I in the commentary box are getting our bags ready in all the breaks we possibly can between the points.
To literally run out. But we're not
Into the
going...
pouring rain.
Yes, but we're not going to let the players know this because, of course, they would have that on their minds. I think we will just let them play it. Of course, I think the organisers are wanting it to be in 2. Any Whitwell fans out there, I am sorry.
That was out, isn't it?
But of course, any supporters of Riley out there as well. It's very exciting for all of these APP Next Gen players to be over here.
I can see Ivy and Ava over there just supporting their teammate.
It's lovely to see. It's lovely to see their synergy as a group, and I've seen that all weekend, and the support for each other.
Look at the efficiency on those two volleys. Beautiful textbook technique there.
Let's just have a little look at that.
Just
beautiful.
Minimal take back, all follow through. No wasted movement. Good leave there again. A mark of all of the American pros and the Next-Gen athletes we've seen this year is their ability to leave out balls.
Yes.
There is very little being left that is going in. Yeah, Megan just slightly overreaching on that one to take it out of the air.
But to be honest, that was what I was wanting to see. I was wanting to see more kitchen play from Riley and Lee instead of speeding it up a little bit too soon, I think. That was an example of exactly what I just said, of a speed up that's a little bit too early. So Lee's seeing it there and going for the speed up. I want to see more kitchen play and moving them around, because I think that is where the openings will then occur. That was a lovely serve from Susannah Barr.
Susannah's really hitting the slide on those serves.
Yeah, you can see it. It's a very effective technique. Very good serve. Again.
Yeah, it's just going away.
Any supporters out there of Susannah Barr, she's showing you how to set the bar very high right now. Look at that reaction.
Yeah, the roll on that backhand from Megan was fantastic. This is running away from them very quickly, isn't it?
I mean, we are seeing Susannah Barr playing at a really high level right now. And I mean, I think they're trying to stay away, like you said, from that Megan Fudge forehand, and as a detriment, they're then going to Susannah Barr's forehand, and it's just ripping. And she's getting in a bit of a rhythm.
It's also hard, obviously, that Megan and Susannah are playing sort of together as a team now on the tour.
Yes,
so
I love that. They're both lovely people. It's been lovely to meet them and get to know them over these past couple of days. Oh, just a little bit of an overhit, but that was a very good speed up there from Riley. It's lovely to see.
So now we have a side out scenario at 0-5-1. Let's see if Whitwell and Bohnert can build a run. Nope.
They went to that Megan Fudge forehand, unfortunately. But to be honest, the shot before, look at that.
Yeah, it's Susannah's one that set that up.
Susannah set it up.
And now we're finding that this end change, that Susannah and Megan are not unwinding the stack, and Megan's playing right rather than left.
Yeah, I saw that. And it's very interesting, and I think it's because they started to go across to Susannah's backhand, and I think they wanted to try and not isolate it as much, and it's very interesting to see. Ooh, that was a lob attempt from Megan Fudge there. Just narrowly missing out, Rob. Just narrowly missing out.
Looks like the lob inside of that court should be coming from Susannah. Oh, that's got to go. Wow, good defense there from Lee. Yeah, nice speed up and just disguising that to take.
But I mean, like you were saying with Susannah Barr, she's been 4 for 4 on her lobs on successful points. It could be something that they may utilise more. Oh, that was lovely dink
Lovely.
there.
Right on the line, really low margin of success on that.
Did you see she put a little bit of spin on that, Rob?
Just a little bit. So 6-3 to Fudge Barr. And a return error there. So obviously Megan Fudge using the top spin serve. And they're going to see a switch here from Lee and Riley, given the open hand single.
Oh,
and
again.
Boxy return. So that's 2 free points, really not going to help them in this situation when you're coming behind. At least they've got the second serve. They've got another chance on that one.
They've got another chance. Can they collate these 3 points and win the match?
And now we're finding Megan and Susannah back on their right-left combination.
Yes.
In the Fudge Barr setup.
In the Fudge Barr setup.
Megan just unable to get underneath that enough to get it over.
But
right shot choice,
yes.
right positioning, everything else was right.
All day she's been hitting those, and that's the best mistake I've seen on that forehand.
That's got to go.
Look at that reaction of Lee Whitwell, though, just to force that one more ball in the court.
Yep. And Megan puts it out.
It was out. I think they called it out, I think. Yes, yeah, 5. 5-8-1. There's more in it now, Rob. Definitely more in it.
Yeah,
there we go.
Great lob again from Susannah Barr.
5 out of 5 for Susannah Barr on the lobs. But it was interesting, though. Lee Whitwell had a little bit of a high third, but they were able to then collate, compose themselves, and get back to that kitchen line.
Yeah, just how we get that down on Susannah Barr. Again, a slightly more central drive with Susannah got 2 hands down to try and reset that ball. Anytime it's getting past your midline, it's more difficult to control. You always want to try and get it to your left side when you're trying to play that shot with 2 hands. But yeah, when back home, when you're trying to we have a
6 out of 6. People, we have 6 out of 6 successful lobs from Susannah Barr.
No, that's a Fudge lob.
Was it a Fudge one? That was a Fudge one. Okay. She's now, is that 1 out of 2? She's one that was just narrowly out, and she's got another one. We're seeing a lob masterclass right now.
Oh.
But the interesting is, why is that lob successful? It's because you've got a left-handed and a right-handed player, and they're both forehands are on the middle, and it's who takes that ball, and that's why it's so effective.
It also means that you're lobbing cross-court to both of their backhands, whichever way you go.
Exactly. And I think they're definitely utilising that well this game.
Oh, Lee.
Oh.
Look, you
just
can
heard
see.
her screaming up there. I think any other situation, she probably would have just finished that, Rob.
Yeah, no chance of getting that one back. Just a little bit too high from the first one, Susannah.
That was lovely to see from Riley. That was lovely to see the aggression from her. She set herself up there, which was lovely to see.
And again, compact mechanics just
compact mechanics. Less noise, as you would say on the shot, Rob. Less noise.
Yeah,
look at those hands.
What hands from
We saw
Megan
a big
Fudge
yell
there.
out there from Megan. She's very pumped up right now, which is a bit of a dangerous situation for Riley and Lee.
Yeah, and again that speed up. So 9-6-1 on the Fudge Barr paddles.
They need 2 to win the match, and the top level English Open in the women's doubles.
No, Suze, you haven't got it.
that was quite funny. Got it? No, I haven't got it.
I love the partner comms though. Yeah, and that's punished.
That was a lovely shot there, Rob.
As we sort of come to the end of today, I'd like to say a thank you to Mark Bassett, who was my partner today in men's doubles, and I'm sure you will extend the same to Amy Lee that was playing with you today.
Yes, 100%.
It's a real privilege to play with them, to have someone to be part of this amazing event with.
Looking forward to mixed doubles day tomorrow, Rob.
Yep, absolutely, with my regular partner Helen Canner. And your first time out with the Pickleball Jedi.
The Pickleball Jedi.
And that is the game.
That is the game.
Well done.
Such a privilege to commentate with you here, Rob.
Yeah, thank you very much on that, Julia. It's been delightful to spend time with you and to share your knowledge of the game with everybody. If you look in the Cumbria area, make sure to reach out to Jules at pickleball_101 on Instagram and inquire what we can do for coaching for you. We will be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. to resume for mixed doubles day, where we have another huge number of players in the building. Big thanks to our broadcast team next to us on here, to everyone involved in the volunteers and referees at the Sketchers Pickleball Open. These things do not work without the generosity of everybody that organises these events, and obviously our tournament directors, Karen Mitchell, Frank Enrico and Chris Mitchell, who give up an inordinate amount of time for this sport for no pay and to make such an amazing and huge event happen.
And then, of course, the congratulations go out to all medal winners today of all categories, and it's lovely to see such an amount of people playing pickleball of all ages.
Brilliant. We will see you again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Thank you for joining us today.